Have a nice day, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my previous video we successfully developed our manage all products page. So I show you how to design and program my manage all product page in one video. So I think you can understand it very well, because there is nothing to show you about that design especially. So we can go to design with program in one video. So this video also kind of like that. I will show you how to design my manage all users page and how to program it. So we can see our manage all users product like this, and this is all same. You can see the block and unblock button here, and we have registered date, mobile number and email, username, and also we have profile image here. So when we click on profile image, it shows message model box. I will show you how to design my message model box in my next video. And we have 5 users in our website, so I can show the 5 users. So I give 4 results per one page, because I have 5 users. I want to show you my pagination is working well. So I include 4 users for one page. And also we can search any users in there, and you can see it. Now you can see it, and this is me, this is any other else, I don't know. So we can block and unblock these persons. And now we are going to our coding area and see what's happening. So we have these 4 files to program, and first I'm going to manage users.php file. So there is a design and also program. So I include my body color here, and I also give my head tags. I don't going to explain you, this is usual thing, you know. And I get that container fluid here, div class container fluid, because I want to design my every design using Bootstrap. So I want to make all design inside container fluid. So I give this div class here, and manage all users, I give this page title. And also we are coming to our input, search input field. So I give this input field to placeholder like this, and ID like mu. You can see it, ID mu, and make this command search mu, and get that command inside the only attribute. And we are going to our JavaScript file, and let's see search mu command how it works. So you can see the function here, search mu. I get that search input field ID inside this variable search, and I make that request variable and assign it to XML HTTP request object, and check my ready state. If it is equal to 4, we are executing this line. And I made my response text and assign it to text variable, and I get the search result ID, because I want to because when we search some result, I want to show it in my web page. So I get the search result here, and I will show you where did I put this here, where did I put this search result ID in my coding file. So you can see the line 70 line above this all queries and our design, above all design and queries, and below this require connection.php class. So you can see it now. I highlight it. You must put that search result ID below this our grid headers. You can see the grid headers profile image, you can see this. So you need to put that ID search result below this grid header, and now you already know that. So we open our open method, and I want to send my request using getPosting method, and my server side file is search in manage user.php file. So I want to bind this MUID for that, and I use true statement here, and I open send method also. And I am going to my server side file. Now we have this thing. We have search result we have search result design here. You can see it, and also there's a message model here. When we search some persons in our web page, and we can also click on the profile image and see our message model here. So I'm not gonna show you about message model, so I minimize that. Okay, in my next video I will show you how to design message model. So I'm going to talk about these code lines, and I want to check if my MUID is coming to server side. I want to search it, I want to check it with this ESET function, and I made the search query here and assign it to MUID. You can see it using get associative array, and I made that command query and assign it to $query, and I want to make this p result set variable and assign it to this query. I want to get my command query and concat it to f name, because I want to search my users using first name of that users. And I made that p number variable and assign it to p result set variable and number of connection. And if my p number variable equal to 0, that means there are no users that we searching for. So if it is equal to 1, it's come to this else statement and execute these all lines. And we are coming to our for loop, and we made our p data using this for loop and assign it to p result set and fetches of connection. And I need to get profile image using this query. Now you know the query. We can get users email from profile image, and now we can get our profile image matching to our users. And I made that profile image data variable and assign it to profile image result set and fetches of connection. And now we are going to our design. So we have this design here, and now we can get our users ID using this. We don't have any user ID in our database, so we want to get a for loop variable and add one value for it, and we can get our users ID on our web page. So you can see it, there's one, and when you can see 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 users. When we access to our page using mobile phone, you can see design like that. So you can see username, user ID, email, and also block and unblock the status only. And also there's a page navigation part here, and search user input field also in here. So you can't see the profile image when you access this page using mobile phone. So my manage all product page, I forgot to show you that it is also same as this. We can't see our product images when we access to our page using mobile phone. So now you can see there's a view message model command here. We can talk about this command on this video. So I make that view message command here because I need to click on that profile image and come into this message model. So I want to go to my JavaScript file. I get that view message model here. So you can see view message model. I want to show my model when I click on some profile image. So I get my user message model here, and I want to get ID email with it, and make that global variable here. You can see variable mo global variable, and I want to make that m variable and assign it to user message model ID, and I want to bind it with email. And now I get that global variable here and assign it to new Bootstrap model. So we want to type that model like this, and I want to give that m variable inside the bracket. And now we can show our model when we click on any profile image. So this is the brief explanation of this view message function. And I am going to next part. We can get our first name, email, mobile, join date using p data variable. We made that p data variable below that for loop. You can see it. I made that with p result set and fetches of connection, and I need to make that block and unblock process. So this is also same as all product manage all product process file. So we want to check our status is equal to 1. So it means our user in active status. So I want to block any active users using that block button if we want it. And also if it is not equal to 1, it come to this else line. If it is come to else line, it shows our user is in deactive status. So we can unblock the user if he is in deactive status. So I want to get that UB ID and bind it with this email ID using get that email ID using this p data variable. And I made that block user command like that, and I want to send the request to JavaScript file, and I want to bind the email ID with this block user command. And we have this message model. I will show you in my next video what's the design. And we closed our else statement and if statement, closed curly bracket inside this PHP scriptlet tags. And now I'm going to show you how to block users. I'm going to script file, and you can see the block user function here. We have get our email ID with this block user command, and now we are making request variable and assign it to XML HTTP request object, new object, and check ready state. If it is equal to 4, I want to come to this this line and make response text, and I need to check if my blocked here that command equal to my response text. I want to execute this line, and I want to when I click on button, I want to unblock user, and I want to show the button in success color, that means green color. And also there's an opposite thing here. When we are in unblocked status, I want to click on button and block the user, and it shows and I want to click on the button and unblock the user, and it shows block and button danger color. And if it is any error, we are alert that, and we are open that open method, then I am sending request using get method, and my my server side file is user block process.php file, and I bind my email ID with that request. So I use this true statement here, and I open send method. Now I am going to my user block process.php file. So you can see the file here. So we have these few lines to talk about. So I require my connection class, and I want to check my email ID is coming to the server file using the I want to check the email ID is coming to server file with that request. So I want to check it with this ESET function. If it is not coming, we say something went wrong. We alert that to admin, and if our status, if any errors with our status process, we echo that cannot find the user, please try again later, and it will be our database error. So we give this echo for that. So I get that user email variable here and assign it to email ID, and made that user result set variable and assign it to the search query. I want to get my emails using this user email variable, and I want to get that from user table in my database, and I made that user number variable and assign it to user result set and number rows connection. And we are coming to this if line, if else line, and I want to check my user num variable equal to 1. That means we have if we have any users in our website, it equals to 1. If it is not, it equals to 0 value. So if it is equal to 1 value, that means we have any users in our database. So we want to get that user using this user data and assign it to user result set and fetch as a connection. I want to search my user's status using this if else clauses, and I get user data variable and check that user's status equal to 1. So if it is equal to 1, it means our user is in active status, and I want to block that user and make him deactive status using our block button. So if it is in 0 value, that means our user is in deactive status. We can use our block and unblock button to unblock an user and make him active status. So I give this update query like this. When he is in 1 value, that means active status, we want to update when we click on block button, and we want to update that user in 0 value, that means deactive status. And also this is opposite thing. When our user is in deactive status, we update status like 1, and now he or her is in active status. And we can get this block sentence and unblock sentence to script file, and we get that block here. When someone is in block status, that means deactive status, we can unblock him, and we can make that button in success color. And also we can unblock, and also our user is in deactive status, we can block him, we can unblock him, and now it shows like this. Now our button shows block and button danger. Okay guys, now you can see I blocked this user. So now he can't sign into our page. So if it is really work, let's go and see it. So now this is me, I log into my page. So now let's go and sign out. Now I am coming to my sign in page. So I'm open my database, and I can get his email address and password from this database. So this is his email address, I get that, and I get his password, and I paste it from there. And now let's go to sign in our web page. So this says sorry, admin has deactivated this user. So we deactivated this user with this button. So let's go and see what is the process in our sign-in process file. We have to update some codes in our sign-in process. So now I am in my sign-in process file. So let's see what are they, what we have to update some codes. So now you can see, if you remember my sign-in process file, if you remember my sign-in process video, we don't put this status code, this code line. I highlighted this code line. We don't put this. So now I want to check if my status equal to 1. That means that user is in active status. So he can sign into my page, and it echo success, and this echo going to JavaScript file, and he can successfully he can have some successful message and redirect to our home page. And if it is if some users equal to 0 value, that means he is in deactive status. So he can't go to home page, and he is not executing these lines and coming to this else clause and echo this sorry, admin has deactivated this user. So we have to update these lines, this else clause and this if clause. So we can get this $data because I assigned that $data to get my user data with that because I used it. So we want to get that $data variable with this status column. So I want to check my status using this $data because $data I assign this variable to session associative array with this user data. So I can check my user data using this $data variable. So I can get this variable to check my status, check my user's status, and if it is equal to 1, he can access to our website, I mean homepage. If it is equal to 0 value, he echo this line. So admin has deactivated this user. So that is the only update in my sign-in process. So now when our admin blocks some users, they can't sign into our web page. So I will unblock this user again and let's see what happened. I get email here, and now let's go to sign in. Yeah, you can sign into page like Simit, and this user is a fake user, so he can't do nothing. He can't purchase things because the email is fake thing. So I'm gonna block that user. Okay, now you can see we can block users, and if we block some users, if admin, we are admin, so if admin blocks some users, that users can't access to our home page. So when you previously you see when we block some products, they are not appears in our home page, so we can't purchase or see any products that admin has blocked. So this time when some users are when admin has blocked some users, they can't access to our home page. So that is the only purpose in manage all users, because if there are some unauthorized users, that means they are exceeding our privacy and policies of our website, admin can block that user and deactivate this. So now we all talk about these 4 files, and now it shows like this when we refresh our page, and it shows message model, and we can search some users here, and now we can block or unblock any users using this button. It shows like this, you can see it. We can block all of these and unblock all of these like. Alright guys, today our part is over, so I want to talk about how to design, manage user page in admin panel using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Bootstrap, and how to program this block manage users process, and how to search any users in this manage all users page. So I successfully come into this part. So in my next video I will show you how to design a view message model in this manage all user page. When you click on profile image, you can show this kind of model. So it is a little bit a short video because we have to get this modeling using Bootstrap. There's a little bit customization, and now I'm going to wind up my video for today. So I will catch you guys in my next video sooner. Take it easy.